Okay, so the next place we want to go is we want to quantify the number 4 rebar for the project. Going back to our example, we understand that there's a total of 4 number 4 rebar per footing. Quite simply, you multiply 4 times 25, which is the number of footings, to understand that there are a total of 100 number 4 rebar for all the footings for the project. Next, you want to quantify for length or linear feet for the rebar. We understand that the footings are 2 foot by 2 foot. Therefore, you would multiply 100 total rebar by 2 feet to learn that you have 200 linear feet of number 4 rebar. Finally, going back to our ASTM table, we know that number 4 rebar weighs 0.668 pounds per linear foot. If you multiply that by 200, you will learn that you will have a total of 133.6 pounds of number 4 rebar. The next place we want to go is quantifying number 6 rebar, which will be placed in the foundation wall. We understand that we have 1,200 linear feet of foundation wall. And we want to convert that to inches so we can understand the placement of the rebar vertically within the structure. So we multiply 1,200 times 12 to come to a total of 14,400 linear inches of concrete. We can divide 14,400 inches by 48 inches on center to understand that there will be a total of 300 members of number 6 rebar for the foundation wall itself. So now that we understand that we have 300 total members of number 6 rebar, we need to solve for the actual height of the foundation wall as it's being placed vertically. We know that the foundation wall is 2 feet high, so you multiply 300 times 2 to come up with a total linear footage of 600 linear feet of number 6 rebar. Finally, we need to solve for the actual weight of the rebar itself, as that's how it's quantified. Going back to our ASTM table, we know that number 6 rebar weighs 1.502 pounds per square foot, multiplied by 600 brings you to a total of 901.2 pounds of number 6 rebar. Finally, you want to quantify the amount of the formwork, which is of course the surface area of the concrete itself. Okay, so there are 2 places that we need to go with formwork. One is the footings. We know that the length times width of the footings is 2 feet by 2 feet. We also know that they're a foot deep. So we can understand that the calculation would be 2 times 1 times 25, which is the total amount of footings on the project, for a total of 50 square feet of formwork. The next place that you want to go is for the foundation wall of the concrete. So we understand that the length is 400 and the width is 200 for the actual envelope of the building, or for the foundation of the building. So in order to quantify square footage, we would need to multiply 200 feet in length times 2 feet in height for the foundation wall itself, and then multiply that all by 2 for a grand total of 800 square feet. Similarly, you need to perform the same calculation for the length. That would be 400 feet in length times 2 feet in height for a total of 1,600 square feet, bringing you to a grand total of 2,400 feet. Square feet of formwork. So, to conclude example number 2, these are the 4 items that you will want to quantify for solving for the problem. 62.26 cubic yards of bulk concrete, 133.6 pounds of number 4 rebar, 901.2 pounds of number 6, and finally 2,450 square footage of formwork. Okay, so to conclude example number 2, you will have a total of bulk concrete of 63.26 cubic yards, 133.6 pounds of number 4 rebar, 901.2 pounds of number 6 rebar, and 2,400 square feet of formwork. We hope you enjoyed this module. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.